Let's make a meal with the Ninja Dual Air Fryer. Hey everyone, welcome to Jewel's Galaxy of Reviews. I'm Jewel, and today we are going to be making a meal with the Ninja Dual Zone Air Fryer. So I have had this Ninja Dual Air Fryer for about 3 months or so, and this is actually my very first air fryer. Prior to this, I had a toaster oven. And so this whole air fryer phenomenon has been very new to me. And I got this particular one because of the dual compartments. I really liked that you can cook 2 different things, 2 different temperatures at the same time. That was very appealing to me. So the learning curve with this was pretty easy. Ninja makes it very user-friendly to use. It's got a bunch of different modes here. It's got the air broil, air fry, roast, reheat, dehydrate, and bake. So far, I have only used air fry, reheat, and bake. Now, originally I thought this was going to be a really big unit compared to my toaster oven, but it's actually the same size, just a little bit taller. I like the very clean and sleek design. All right, so let's make some food. I just came from the butcher shop and I got some chicken wings. This is a fridge, by the way. And I got some potatoes, stuffed potatoes. One thing that I had to get used to was the sound, and you'll hear it in just a moment. It's a lot louder than a toaster oven, because a toaster oven kind of just makes that ticking noise, but this has like a fan noise, like a loud fan. Another cool thing that I found out is to use these air fryer paper liners. So these fit right into just a unit like this. And I have found this to be very useful for cleaning. Yes, it's an extra expense, but honestly on Amazon, I bought like 150 for like 16 bucks, here in Canada at least. And so I got them to save me time on cleaning. Because I'm gonna be cooking chicken wings, I'm gonna be using one of these. Just put it in just like that. Put the other one in. Got some honey garlic chicken wings. I have made these chicken wings many times before in a regular oven, in a toaster oven, and by far it has tasted the best with the air fryer. So let's turn this on. So you can see that it has 2 units, 1 and 2. You can easily toggle between the 2. If you click the match cook, they'll both cook at the same time, but I actually want to cook 2 different things. All right, so I've got the chicken wings. I'm gonna carefully place them inside door number 1. I like to use every inch of the space. For the chicken wings to cook nicely, you don't want to pile them on top of each other. This is just my experience with cooking them. And so I like to basically play Tetris in here and fit them in perfectly. I use every inch of space, and I make sure that each chicken wing has its own space. All right, so hopefully you can see that. I like to evenly layer it out, pop it in. Next, we've got these 2 stuffed baked potatoes. They will go in door number 2. So I'll place them in. One thing to note about the sheets, these little things, is they can float around. So you want to make sure that the food item that you're putting in is evenly distributed so it doesn't fly up. That I will say is one of the downsides with the sheets, is while it's cooking, it can move around. And so if you have everything on one side, one flap will fly up and it will kind of get all messy and disorganized and sometimes like burn a little bit because it's touching whatever's inside up at the top. So make sure that things are evenly distributed when you're using these paper liners. So I'm gonna put one on one side, one on the other side, just like this. And for this feature, I'm gonna cook 2 different things at 2 different times. So let's start off with the baked potato. So I'm gonna go to number 2, and then I'm gonna go click on bake, and then you'll see the temperature. The temperature is at 325. I wanna up that. So I'll go to 375. That's the temperature on this side. And then on this side is the time. Now, less is more with the time. I find that if you go too high and you forget about it, things might burn. I found the air fryer to be a lot stronger than the toaster oven. So I kind of just do like 10-minute increments, and over time I've learned which items cook at what. So I'm just gonna do it 10 minutes and then I'm gonna check. It's better to just pause and check than to have your item burn, which I burned something last time because I set it to the 20 minutes. Once we have it at 10, then we press the play button. And then now that's going by itself. And now let's cook the chicken wings on the other side here. So I'm gonna click the 1, and then I'm gonna click air fry. So we're doing 2 different modes. And then I'm gonna just lower down the temperature just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go to also 10 minutes because I just wanna check them. I usually do like 10 minutes on either side and then maybe a couple minutes extra if it didn't get certain parts. So I'm gonna go 10 minutes and I'm gonna click play. So now we've got 2 different things going on at 2 different times. We've got one side baking over here, and we've got the other side air frying over here. So I'm gonna pause the video here while they cook. All right, so the potatoes are done, and in 1 second, the chicken wings are gonna be done too. So you can see that it does this cooling thing, and then it'll say end, and then it'll do this like boop boop sound, and then that's when you know you're good to go, and then we can check it out. There it is. All right, let's check out the potato. Ooh, it's looking good. Got that nice crisp. I'm gonna take a fork and just poke some holes so that it can cook nicely. Got a bit of it. So that's gonna need to go for another 10 minutes. I can just go and set this and then check the other one so that I can get this going. So let's set it, bake, bring it up, go for another 10 minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna check the chicken wings. You can see they already started browning, but I like a good even cook, so I'm gonna flip these over, every single one. I'm very meticulous with my chicken wings. So you can see that as I'm flipping these over, I'm not wasting time, and the potatoes already gotten a head start in the race. And that's exactly why I got this, because I knew I could do this. And yeah, you could technically do this in the oven too, but honestly, with the way the oven is and it's like hot, like this is gonna be great for the summertime when it gets really hot in here, and then I don't wanna use the oven when it's summertime. Okay, I flipped them over, so let's put it in for another 10 minutes. Pop it in, boom, air fry. 10 minutes. And you can see it's very simple now, and I've never used one of these before, and now it's just like beep boop bop. So now we've got both of them going. We've got 8 minutes left on this, and then this one's at 9:45. We got 2 things cooking at once. All right, pause again, and we'll meet you after this. If you want, you can also press the pause button and pause it in between the times just to check on it. So I can go pause. It will pause both of them, and then you can quickly check. All right, still all good. These are all good. And then press the play button. All right, so they just finished. Let's check them out. Potato is looking real good. And the chicken wings too. I like them a little bit more crispy, so I probably would go maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Again, I'm gonna rotate them again. All right, it just finished. Let's check it out. So this is what I was looking for. This right here. Oh, it's dripping. That's what I like in a chicken wing. So those look Perfect. And let's check out the potatoes. Potato looks amazing. Oh, it's very soft now. I'll just tilt it. The top is nice and crisp, and there's gonna be nice stuffed mashed potato in there. So there you go, that was the Ninja Dual Air Fryer. As you can see, it's pretty hands-off, very easy to use. I'm very happy with the Ninja Air Fryer here. I love the dual action happening, and this is specifically why I got this one. So here we go, the Jules Gems rating. What do I give the Ninja Dual Air Fryer? I give this a 9 out of 10. It would have gotten a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't as loud as it is. To me, the sound it makes while it's cooking is something that I had to get used to, and I would prefer if it didn't make sound, but I understand that it does. So that's why it gets a 9 out of 10. Overall, very happy with it. I was unsure if I would want to revert back to a toaster oven, but I think I'm sold on the Ninja Air Fryer. If you are interested in getting this exact one, head down to the description below and I will have the links for you. Hit the thumbs up button if you thought the chicken wings looked really good. I'm very excited to eat them. Make sure you are subscribed for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And my face is oily. Oh, must de-oil the face. All right. Okay, here we go.